Yo, welcome back to the channel. So, I know it's been a while and this is might be my first podcast, I'm gonna say. But usually I show clips here, but this time I just want to record it because I don't want to get caught. It's on YouTube, this video, but not what I'm talking about. But everybody still hates Chris. It's now episode 3, but I managed to only catch episode 1. It was by accident on YouTube. I didn't know because it just came on my feed all of a sudden, or recommendation more likely. Yeah, I would say it's a good show. I'm making it really short because you should check it out because I don't want to spoil it. Because it leaves off where Chris had the Everybody Hates Chris show, where at least, if you watch the show before, you can get caught up with the new Everyone Still Hates Chris. So it's episode season 1 because it just started. I didn't know this was going on too. I heard something because at first when I watched I didn't see the trailer, I saw the episode and I was like, oh no, is this going to be like Good Times? Because I haven't watched Good Times yet, because from the episode of Good Times I was so worried that it's going to be like it. Boy, I'm surprised that Everyone Hates the GED, that's the title of this episode, it didn't turn out like Good Times. Because I haven't watched Good Times, as I said. But when I saw some of the clips in the trailer, I was like, no, this is not good at all. Oh, sorry, I got to turn on my fan because it's getting hot where I am. So you can hear a little ring in the background. Anyway, so when I was watching it first, I'm only in the first few minutes. You were thrown into what happened right after. Okay? So you back to the 1980s or wherever it left off at. I'm not going to say when. Fans will know when, or just Google it. And you're back into the restaurant where everybody was waiting for the results. And you will have to watch to find out what happens. Okay? Because you're going to see if it's a win or a lose situation. And that's up to you. And yes, everybody's there, but not there at the same time, because the cast, the children, of course, have been changed out, the voice actors, because everybody was young then and everybody's grown up, but the adults are still there though. So if any of the adults on the show you think of, they're still around, they're still on the show. So you're good. So you're not going to fully hear the children sound like what they sound like before. You're going to hear all the adults. Except for Greg though, because if you know the guy who voiced Greg actually went to voice Phineas and Ferb, so he's still around too as well. So he might be in a couple of episodes too. I think it's about 2 so far, or all the episodes wherever Greg is going to show, because I only just watched the first episode. So it just gives you like a taste of what Chris will be like if Everyone Still Hates Chris. So I really don't want to spoil it. It's really not bad. I give it 7 out of 10 because if I just talk about it, then yeah, it's on online. Full episodes online. The first one. I don't think the second and the third is online, but you can always just watch it on what's it called again? Comedy Central, because it's there now. I was surprised to see it just pop up on my feed and I realized it was Comedy Central. So I'm like, wow. The ending was great too, and all the characters are still the same throughout, because yeah, there's a surprise in the show. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but I will say Russell got a job. I know people say, but she always got it. Yeah, she did, but she didn't quit. So until later on, it was, well, she did quit. So that's all I'm going to spoil that way. So I'm like, oh man, it was good. Laughing. But her actual job in this time actually worked, and I was like, yeah, not bad. Yeah, yep. Also, the children are still there. They go to school. Yeah. I'll just say, I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, everybody going to high school. So most of that too as well. So yeah, I'll say that. People are still people in the show for the first episode. So I don't know. I think the next one is they're gonna bring Tasha back too as well, because Tasha was Chris's girlfriend or crush more likely in the series, so they might bring her back. And yeah, of course bring everybody else too, like Mr. Omar or Dr. Omar and cashier dude. But I don't know if they're gonna bring back the guy who lives on the streets though. I don't know. Yeah. So I don't think everybody's coming back though. Just the people who will be still around. again, I only just watched the first episode, so just check it out if you love Everybody Hates Chris and you want to watch an animation version of Everybody Hates Chris. It's there. I'm not gonna say it's up to you, but it's up to you. I would say it's not really that hits and miss throughout the animation, but I hear it's pretty good. Nowadays, animation getting better, thank God. Well, except for now when people fight AI, but that's a whole nother topic. I'll give this a 7 out of 10 though, as I said. I think I said it, 7 or 8. But it's still warming up back. So the writers are still writing, but some of the jokes still land like usual. Yeah, I know we never had a laugh track in Everybody Hates Chris, because no, I did not. If you did, miss me with that. And I thank God, because that is just a straightforward show. So it does have that, oh no, one thing leads to another, leads to another, leads to another, and then a life lesson at the end if you watch Everybody Hates Chris. So yeah, and it does always, yeah, the show did Everybody Still Hates Chris. So just figure what happened at the end of this episode, and I felt so bad for him. Oh God, because it's something that kind of led to what happened to him in the first place. But at least he's still friends with Greg, so Greg still shows up. But the thing too is that it's up to you to watch, and yeah, good luck. Peace. Oh, also want to add to the end, the theme song still slaps. Yeah, I know it's a very short theme song, but it just replaced the word with still, so it still slaps.